in today's video, we are dealing with tight hamstrings and hips. We spend so much time sitting, and because of that, our hamstrings get so tight and our hips from doing this the whole time, they get really uncomfortable too. So in this video, I'm sharing a really quick sequence that you can do at home just to give yourself some relief from those tight hamstrings. This is also a really good sequence if you're doing any other kind of activity. Even after Pilates, I do this stretching sequence after a Pilates class. If you're cycling, if you're running, if you're bushwalking, any sort of activity, this is for you. So what we need is either a stretchy band, or if you're a yoga person, you might have a yoga strap. If you have none of that, that is fine, use your hands. So we're coming to lie down. Make yourself nice and comfortable on the floor. Grab your band and place it just around the ball of your foot. Same thing with your yoga strap. If you don't have a band, just use your hands, okay? We are going to, this is all about getting your legs straight. It's not about how far you can bring it up over your head. So with your legs straight, you have an option. If this is enough, if you're really tight and this is enough, stay here with your other leg bent. Otherwise, extend that other leg. So foot is just gentle, toes are a little bit pointed, and we'll just stay here for, 30 seconds, 15, 30 seconds. And this is just stretching the back of our legs. So we'll stay here 2 more deep breaths in and out. Just feeling that gentle stretch. We only go to that first point of resistance. Don't push through, okay? And now, on your next exhale, we're going to flex your feet. So bring those toes towards you. And what that does is it opens up through your calf, deepens through your hamstring, and brings it a little bit more into your glute. So again, if it's too much, just bend your other leg. We'll stay here for 2 more breaths. Just feeling that gentle pull through the back of your leg. So now, release out of that foot flexion. Take a breath in, and then as you exhale, bring this leg, just gently across your body, just until you feel that pull through the side of your leg. So some of you may be able to go all the way over, and some of you might just have this teeny little movement, and that's okay. You work with your body. Take a breath in, come back to the center, and then we're going to bend this knee, and then we're going to lift it up. Now from here, I'd like you to drop this foot down towards the ground and let it rest in the band, and then open up your knee to the opposite side. So now your inner thighs are getting a stretch as well as your hamstring. Super tight area never really gets a lot of stretching. Let's gently bring those legs back up, and now we'll just swap over to the other side. So your foot goes in your band. If you're just using your hands, super easy. Just stretch your leg on the ground. Again, straightening through. You might feel tighter on one side than the other. I certainly feel tighter on this side. On your next exhale, we'll flex those feet, so bring your toes towards you. Feel that stretch now deepen through your calves and your hamstrings and a little into your glutes. Feels good, right? I love this stretch. One more deep breath, in and out. And then release out of that flexion. Take a breath in, and then as you exhale, just gently bring that foot across your body, just to that first point of resistance. You never want to push through in a stretch. We're not trying to be Chinese acrobats or ballerinas. We're just normal people trying to get movement into our lives. So the moment you feel that first point of resistance, you stop there. Let's take a breath in, come back to the center, and then we're going to bend our knee, and then lift that leg up. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, drop that foot in the band to one side, and then let that knee fall to the other side as well. If you're just using your hands, you wouldn't have your hands in the band, but you would have your arms in cactus, just lying on the ground to give you a bit of balance. So inhale, let's go back to the center, and then drop that foot to the ground. Get rid of your band or your strap if you're using it. We're then going to place this foot onto our bent knee, and we're going to bring our toes again towards our shin. So we're flexing that foot, and that's now opening up through your hips. If you've got tight hips, they're now a little bit more open. So from here, keeping those shoulders on the ground and your head on the ground as much as you can, we're going to come up and make a figure four. So now, beautiful glute stretch and a hip stretch. Everybody loves this stretch. It's such a good release. Beautiful. From here, guys, let's drop that foot back down. Let's bring our arms into cactus. So elbows are bent, hands are just lying on the ground. Take a deep breath in, and then as you exhale, bring that foot all the way over to rest on the ground. Trying to keep your shoulder, your opposite shoulder, still on the floor. This is now opening up through our outer hip. So if you're tight through your outer hips, this is a beautiful, beautiful stretch. You might feel a bit of your spine and your hips going crack, crack, crack as you do this as well. So take a breath in, release, bring both your knees together here, and then exhale, come back to the center. And let's do the same thing on the other side. So bringing your foot to rest on your knee, flex your toes, and now your hip here, your hip crease is opening. So you've got a beautiful stretch through your hip. Keeping your shoulders and head on the ground as much as you can, coming up, making a figure four. And when you're here, keep your tailbone heavy. Don't do that and lift up. Try to keep as much of your torso on the ground as you can. Beautiful. Let's drop that foot gently back to the ground. Cactus hands, and then coming over. Now, of course, I'm going through this sequence fairly quickly so that I'm not taking up too much of your time. But you can slow this down and turn this into a beautiful 20-minute exercise if you want to. In fact, I'd really recommend it. So now let's release. Bring your knees together. Come back to center. And you can either end it there or stretch your legs out, hands to your side, and give yourself 5 minutes of Shavasana, just gentle meditation. You deserve it. All right, I will speak with you in the next video. Thanks for joining me. Bye.